And then we ended up walking over a bridge, and I said, look, the sun was just going down. And I said, listen, let's just, I had this idea in my head, this reference, which was this one. This is Audrey Hepburn and Mel Ferrer, who was her husband. And I'd always loved this picture. I'd never used it before, but I always loved this picture of being wrapped up in somebody else's jacket. So I asked Harry, I said, do you have a big coat that we could use? So he brought out this coat, and I said, right, I just want you to wrap up Meghan and both face me. And it was gorgeous, and it was beautiful. The sun was going down behind them. There was golden light. It was black and white, but it was golden light. And I was just so excited. I was like, yes, 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 this is great. And then I suddenly said to Meghan, can you just turn around towards him? So all of a sudden, Meghan turns around towards him, and her hands are in the jacket, and she's looking down like this. And all of a sudden, I can't remember what happened. Maybe he said something or I said something. And I think we were all nervous that they were going to kiss, because you can't have a kissing picture. But you could feel it. Everybody was deathly quiet on set, because it was like, oh shit, are they going to kiss? Are they going to kiss? And then all of a sudden, I think I might have said something like, make sure you don't kiss, which made them laugh. And then her hand came out of the jacket showing the ring. And there was this moment of just like sort of laughter between them. And it was so beautiful. And I was clicking. And I was going, yes, 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 this is great. Just hold it there. Because I go super high-pitched when I get excited. And that was it. And I think I was so excited to get that picture, because it was just such a beautiful moment. This picture ended up getting like billions and billions of views. And I think when I spoke to people afterwards and I asked, why do you like it so much? And they said all the pictures beforehand, people were looking at the camera and you felt like they were performing to the camera. This image, you felt like you were invited to see an intimate moment between them. Then we moved inside to do a very formal portrait, which was going to go into sort of formal things. And after that, these pictures just went everywhere. I was so shocked at how far they went. I knew they were going to go around, but I wasn't aware of the reaction we were going to get. And what was funny is when I was a kid, when I was like 9 years old, I used to collect stamps. So it was kind of a nice full circle moment when I got to have my pictures on an English stamp.
Hello, wonderful people of the internet, and welcome to Royal Telly. I'm your host, Chloe. Today, we're stepping back in time to relive a moment that forever shifted the royal narrative. A moment captured in a single photograph that reverberated around the world, garnering billions of views and sparking endless conversations. This is the story of the now iconic engagement photo of Meghan Sussex and Prince Harry. The photograph of Meghan wrapped in Harry's coat, her hand resting against his chest, her engagement ring glistening, is more than just a beautiful image. It's a pivotal moment that broke the mold of traditional royal portraits and presented an authentic, intimate glimpse into their love. This picture wasn't just about a royal engagement, it was a statement. A statement of love, of defiance, of authenticity. Stay with us as we delve into the story behind this photograph and its lasting impact on the world. Let's rewind to the day of the shoot as told by photographer Alexi Lubomirski. Picture this, a hushed room, a palpable sense of anticipation hanging in the air. The team was as quiet as a whisper, every breath held in reverence of the moment unfolding before them. Meghan Sussex, basking in the glow of her love for Prince Harry, turned to him as if they were the only two people in the world. A laugh bubbled up from her, pure and infectious. Harry's smile in response was one of adoration, of shared joy. They leaned in, about to steal a kiss, but Alexi was quick to remind them, no kissing allowed. It was a moment of levity, of candid joy that was so real, so palpable. It was as if you could reach out and touch it. This wasn't just any other royal engagement photo. This was Meghan Sussex, radiant as the sun, standing in her truth, her hand against Harry's chest, her iconic ring glittering like a constellation of diamonds. This was Prince Harry, looking at Meghan not as a royal, but as the woman he loves, his eyes reflecting the warmth of their shared affection. This was love, captured in a single frame, unfiltered and unabashed. And the world, it seemed, couldn't get enough. The photo went everywhere. It was seen by billions, it graced stamps, and it made history. But more than that, it challenged the traditional royal narrative. It was a breath of fresh air, a departure from the stiff and stoic royal portraits of the past. In this photo, Meghan wasn't performing. She was living, loving, and radiating a peace that the monarchy could never give her. And Alexi, he knew it. He knew he was capturing something intimate, something sacred. No wonder the press had a meltdown. It wasn't just a beautiful photo, it was a testament to freedom, to authenticity, and to love. This wasn't just a photo, it was a moment in time that altered the royal narrative forever. But what was so different about this photograph? Why did it cause such a stir? Well, let's take a stride down memory lane. Traditionally, royal portraits have been stiff, formal, and to some extent cold. They were an exercise in pomp and ceremony, a showcase of regalia and status. But this picture broke that mold and shattered the glass ceiling of royal expectations. Instead of the customary stiffness, we saw Meghan Sussex, wrapped in her man's jacket. She wasn't there as a royal accessory, but as a woman in love, standing in her power. She wasn't performing, she was being. You see, Meghan didn't just show up, she showed out. She arrived, not with an air of royal entitlement, but with the vulnerability of a woman in love. We saw a different kind of power in that photograph, a power that wasn't defined by crowns or titles, but by love and authenticity. Meghan wasn't just a duchess in that picture, she was a woman, a partner, a beacon of change, and that was a breath of fresh air. This photograph gave us an intimate, unfiltered glimpse into their love story. It was real, it was raw, it was them. It wasn't a carefully orchestrated PR stunt, it was a snapshot of a moment of love, a moment of truth. It was a moment that challenged the status quo, a moment that dared to redefine what it meant to be royal. And that's why it had such an impact, because it wasn't just a photograph, it was a statement. It was a testament to the power of love, the power of authenticity, and the power of breaking free from tradition. It was a beacon of hope, a beacon of change. And that's why it resonated. Because it wasn't just about Meghan and Harry, it was about all of us. It was about breaking free from the chains of tradition, about embracing love, embracing authenticity, embracing change. The world was invited into something intimate and sacred, not staged and rehearsed. And that, my friends, is a picture worth more than 1,000 words. Yet, not everyone took well to this refreshing shift in the narrative. The traditionalists, the royalists, and the press, they all had their feathers ruffled. The media backlash was swift and brutal. Headlines screamed betrayal, disrespect, and a myriad other negative connotations. The press, used to the usual stiff upper lip, emotionless royal portraits, had a collective meltdown. They didn't know how to handle a royal photo that was intimate, real, and brimming with love. You see, Meghan Sussex wasn't looking at the camera to prove anything. She wasn't begging for approval. She was living, loving, radiating the kind of peace the monarchy never gave her. And that, my dear viewers, was terrifying to those who thrived on the royal family's traditional stoicism. Meghan, with her unabashed display of affection and happiness, had thrown a wrench into their time-honored narrative. The press demanded decorum, tradition, and a return to the status quo. But Meghan Sussex, she was having none of it. She was a woman in love, wrapped in her man's jacket, standing in her power. She was a woman refusing to bend to the whims of an institution that had never given her peace. Meghan was refusing to be anyone but herself, and the world was watching. In the face of the backlash, the photo remained a beacon of authenticity. It was a testament to the power of love over tradition, of authenticity over performance. Meghan and Harry's love story was a narrative of defiance against the traditional royal norms. Their engagement photo was a testament to that defiance, a testament to their love, and a testament to their refusal to be anything but true to themselves. The power of this image was so great that in a twist of divine justice, it ended up on a UK postage stamp distributed nationwide. A testament to the enduring strength and influence of the Sussexes. Thank you for joining us today on Royal Telly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, keep celebrating the amazing work of the Sussexes.